The most notorious cults ever known. Have you ever trusted someone so much that you ignored every red flag? If yes, congratulations. You already meet the minimum requirements for joining a cult. Throughout history, there have been groups where a few inspiring speeches were enough to make people abandon their families, their beliefs, and sometimes their lives. The scariest part isn't that these people were forced. It's that they volunteered enthusiastically while thinking, yeah, this totally makes sense. From mass suicides and brainwashing to leaders whose favorite phrase was, "Trust me," these are the cults that made the entire world say, "Wait, what?" Let's begin. The Russian Doomsday Cult. In November 2007, about 35 cult members hid in a cave in Penza, Russia. They threatened mass suicide when police tried to intervene. Some parents even brought their children underground. Authorities could only monitor the situation. The group originally belonged to the Russian Orthodox Church. Pyotr Kuznetsov convinced them to follow him. He claimed to be a prophet predicting the end of the world. He called his followers the Chosen Ones. Kuznetsov banned money, TV, and processed food. He said barcodes and passports were evil symbols. He predicted the apocalypse in May 2008. The group entered the cave without Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov was later arrested. Some members emerged in March 2008 due to exhaustion. A cave collapse forced more people out. The last 9 members exited on the 16th of May 2008. Aum Shinrikyo. This cult is one of the most dangerous in history. It carried out Japan's deadliest domestic terror attack. 13 were killed and over 6,000 were injured. The group began in the late 1982. Chizuo Matsumoto claimed spiritual enlightenment. He promoted yoga and predicted an apocalypse. He founded Aum Shinrikyo, meaning Supreme Truth. In 1992, he declared himself the Christ. The cult grew to tens of thousands worldwide. Followers believed absolute loyalty brought salvation. On the 20th of March 1995, the cult attacked Tokyo subways. The chemical attack shocked the world. Authorities arrested Matsumoto and top members. The cult sought chaos to gain power. Instead, its leaders were sentenced to death. Matsumoto was executed in July 2018. Heaven's Gate. Heaven's Gate was a U.S. cult, active in the 1972nd. It formed in Southern California. The group believed in UFO-based salvation. Members sought immortality at the next level. It was founded by Marshall Applewhite and Bonnie Nettles. They believed they were biblical. 2 witnesses. They claimed to be divine messengers. The group recruited through public lectures. They said they came from the next level. Membership reached about 39 people. Male members were required to undergo castration. One early attempt nearly caused a death. Bonnie Nettles died unexpectedly. Her death forced a change in doctrine. Applewhite said only the soul would travel by UFO. After years of waiting, frustration grew. Authorities found 39 bodies in a mansion. Applewhite was among the dead. Members believed they had graduated. The Branch Davidians. The Branch Davidians were a radical modern cult. The sect was founded in Texas in 1935. Victor Houteff was the original leader. In 1957, the group built a compound near Elk, Texas. The site served as both homes and headquarters. David Koresh took leadership in 1987. He claimed to be God's chosen prophet. Koresh predicted an approaching judgment day. He illegally stockpiled weapons for the apocalypse. Federal agents arrived with warrants. The group refused to hand over Koresh. A deadly gunfight broke out. 4 agents and 6 members were killed. This sparked a 51-day siege. The FBI later used tear gas. The compound caught fire. The fire's cause is still disputed. 76 members died, including Koresh. A few survivors were arrested and jailed. The Order of the Solar Temple. This end-times cult gained global attention in 1994. Fires broke out at 2 sites in Switzerland. 48 burned bodies were found. Victims wore white ceremonial robes. Some had plastic bags over their heads. Bodies were arranged in ritual patterns. Cult symbols and mirrors were present. Investigators confirmed the fires were deliberate. Remote-controlled devices started the fires. In 1995, 16 more bodies were found in France. They were arranged in a star shape. In 1997, 5 bodies were found in Canada. These deaths also involved remote-triggered fires. The cult was the Order of the Solar Temple. Some members refused to drink poison. They were forcibly restrained. Plastic bags were used to suffocate them. Participation in the ritual was mandatory. Members believed the apocalypse was near. They believed death would save their souls. They expected to travel to another world. The movement for the restoration of the 10 Commandments of God. This cult ended in a devastating mass death. It was known for its extremely long name. The movement began in Uganda in 1989. It appeared to be a legitimate religion. At its peak, it had around 5,000 followers. It was later exposed as a doomsday cult. Members strictly obeyed the 10 Commandments. They believed perfect obedience meant salvation. Fear of sin became overwhelming. Many stopped speaking to avoid wrongdoing. Leaders claimed direct messages from God. They predicted the apocalypse in December 1999. Followers sold belongings and gave up all money. When nothing happened, the date was delayed. The new date was the 17th of March, 2000. Members demanded their money back. On that day, 530 followers gathered in a church. The doors were sealed shut. The church was set on fire. All 530 inside were killed. Police later found 395 poisoned bodies. The total death toll exceeded 900. 2 leaders fled and were never caught. The People's Temple. This cult became one of the deadliest tragedies in U.S. history. It began in 1,954 inches. Indianapolis, founded by Jim Jones. Jones used fake faith healings to gain followers. He mixed religion with communist ideology. Growing criticism forced the group to move to California. By the 1,972nd, the People's Temple had thousands of members. In 1974, Jones created Jonestown in Guyana. He promised a socialist utopia free from oppression. By 1977, about 900 followers lived there. Life in Jonestown was harsh and tightly controlled. Members worked long days and faced constant indoctrination. Jones demanded absolute loyalty and control. In November 1978, Congressman Leo Ryan visited to investigate abuse. Ryan and 3 others were murdered at an airstrip. Fearing collapse, Jones ordered a mass suicide. Followers drank poisoned grape juice. Over 900 people, including children, died. The tragedy inspired the phrase, "Don't drink the Kool-Aid." These cults aren't just stories about evil, they're reminders of how powerful blind faith can be. So next time someone claims they have the absolute truth and asks for your loyalty, maybe ask yourself, are they trying to save the world or start a cult? Which cult do you think was the most terrifying? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to follow for more dark history.